careful. There are so many things that we are so close to getting to, so many big catalysts, and we're starting to see Bitcoin move up actually 4%. But there are a couple of big mistakes that you can make right now that I want to talk about in this video. I don't want you to have this happen to you, and I want to go over some of the news as well. Now, I'm recording this a little bit before you'll watch it, but all of this is really important stuff. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video as well so you can see future videos just like this. Realize the audio might be a little bit off compared to normal. Have a bit of a situation here, so need to make the best with what we have for this video. While you're down there, there's also a link to Bag Tracker where you can track all your assets. You can pre-register today. This is something that I'm building with just 2 other people, but you can track crypto, stocks, cash, you can track liabilities, and you can denominate it in different cryptocurrencies. That's just one small part of what we're doing, but we are building this out now. So put in your name, email, and then also tell us what you might want to see tracked. Now, Bitcoin dominance is moving up. As you can see here, Bitcoin's price is making a bit of a surge up to almost $28,000. Now, other cryptos are moving up too. You can see a lot of green here, but the whole market is up about 0.6%, while Bitcoin's up 3.87%. I've been saying for a while, I think Bitcoin dominance is going up. I think it was back around 40 something percent when I said that I think this is very likely to happen. We're moving into that part in the bull run, or in the bear market, sorry, before the bull run, the dominance moves up, and then eventually it will bleed back into altcoins, but a lot of people fade this. A lot of people don't think this is likely to happen. Now, some people say I sound like Benjamin Cohen on this, but the fact is that it doesn't matter who's saying it. If something's correct in my mind, I'm just gonna tell you like it is, and this is something that I've been very bullish on, dominance going up for a while, and I position my portfolio like that. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm 85% Bitcoin within my crypto portfolio, and I also have other versions of Bitcoin in my stock portfolio as well. I'm talking CLSK, GBTC, those types of assets as well. Now, why am I so bullish? Well, typically in the bear market, we typically see this happen. See dominance start to creep up, and there have just been a couple things that have been real obvious to me. First of all, we start to move up higher highs and higher lows, and then also we had a retest. We went up to about 52% or so on Bitcoin dominance, then went down to the exact level we had seen previous resistance, and started to move up again. Obviously, really bullish. We never even bounced off of this trend line that we had seen previously. So I think we are likely to continue to see this move up. And a lot of people that have altcoins are just trying to take profits. If they get tokens unlocked, which a lot of cryptos are diluting a lot, then they just sell them. And then that causes more selling pressure. A lot of people move over to stablecoins or to Bitcoin or just pull out the whole market. But this is likely to continue to happen. And part of the pump right now could be due to the news that we got Friday, that the SEC won't appeal the loss in the Grayscale case. Some digesting of that information, some people positioning because Asian markets are open now, something that we should continue to pay attention to. Now, if you don't follow me over on Twitter, I would suggest it. There I give some extra thoughts that I can't always give here on the channel. There are a lot of things happening in the next 12 months. First of all, there's only 1.83, 1.82 million Bitcoin left on exchanges. Crypto now falls under the fair value accounting rules, so companies are more likely to buy crypto now than ever. We are looking at having rate cuts and quantitative easing from the Fed in the next year. There is a Bitcoin halving coming up, obviously, in about 6 months. There's long-term buying of Bitcoin in retirement accounts, or there will be, I should say, most likely, because it's pretty likely that we get the Bitcoin spot ETF approved as well. Probably 3 months, 4 months from now, something like that. Could be earlier. And to be clear, this isn't saying that you should go put all your money into crypto. There are still some black swans. I talked about how I think dominance is going up. One thing that I think some people could do wrong here is to buy alts too heavy and then miss out on a pretty good gain by Bitcoin and then try to get over into Bitcoin. Some people do that, and then that's when the trend reverses. So that's one thing that I pay attention to. You don't want to do that. But then also another thing is we can still see more black swans. Just because I'm heavy in Bitcoin doesn't mean that I'm not diversified in other ways. That I'm not like half of my net worth is in Bitcoin. It is less than that. Now, does that mean that I'm not bullish enough? No, I think I am quite bullish, but I realize there is a lot of risk in crypto still. Specifically, depending on if you put your crypto on exchanges. Now, I got off on a tangent there a bit. For me, I already have a pretty significant portfolio, so buying more Bitcoin, buying more crypto assets is something that I want to do, but I'm not going to put everything into crypto because I realize that there is a chance that we could go down. There's a chance that I could screw up. For example, I have had crypto on exchanges that have gone bankrupt. Now, I've been lucky in that I could pull them out ahead of time, but a lot of the time people don't see it coming. And that's why I think we should pay attention to some of the warning signs, like Adam Cochran just recently posted this about Binance. I'm not going to go through it too much, but just some things that he thinks are strange about how Binance is conducting themselves if they are as secure as they say. Now, I always get people that get pissed off that I even talk about Binance in a negative light. So I'm going to continue to bring that information to you. But I'm not saying that anything necessarily is going to happen with Binance. I'm not even saying that I hope that's the case, that something happens with Binance. I hope Binance is completely fine. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't pay attention to any warning signs. And honestly, I use Binance US here and there just for small transactions, getting payments and that kind of stuff, because it does allow you access to certain cryptos that you can't get on a lot of other exchanges here in the US, or at least like different versions of it, like BEP20. But I move it pretty quickly off of there afterwards. So I hope that it continues to be working, but there's a chance that it doesn't. And I realize that when I have money on the platform there. Now, again, as I said, I take it off pretty much immediately, but it's still something to pay attention to. Now, yesterday I made this video, Treasure Unboxing. If you have your crypto on an exchange, I think you're taking a huge risk. I made a video with Treasure on unboxing a Treasure, setting it up, that kind of thing. And I actually lost 3 subscribers. This, if you don't know too, this is about 5 times less than I normally get on views. But I'm going to continue to make videos like this because it's really helpful, I think, to people over the long term to get them to feel a little bit more comfortable with cold storage. And honestly, I had a lot of people say, hey, I'm from here. Do you think I can still get one? And yes, you can buy a Treasure pretty much wherever you are. Just go on their website. I have a 15% off code. So there are 2 different Treasures available right now, as far as I know. I know that they're doing a product unlock, or they're doing they're showing a new Treasure Model 3. But right now, I think you can just get the first 2, the Model T and the Model 1. Model 1's cheaper. Check it out underneath the video with my code, MyFinancialFriend. You get 15% off. I'm taking 0 affiliate commission. I just told them to put it all into the discount for you guys. And I want to say too, we're still early. I zoomed out on gold's price here, and we had a pretty big move in gold on Friday. I zoomed out. I know it doesn't look really easy to see, but that's on purpose. This little move here, I put the y-axis at 0 down here. This little move here was about 80% the market cap of Bitcoin. We moved about 3.5% for Bitcoin for gold on Friday, and when you zoom in, it does look like a pretty big move. Honestly, it's a pretty big move. 3.5% in one day for gold. It's not unprecedented, but it's a big move. That was a $444 billion market cap swing. We are still early to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's whole market cap is about $544 billion. So in case you think that it's too late, it's not too late. We can still see big moves. There's been so much changing for Bitcoin, and you still have to make it to the next bull market. You have to stay plugged in. You have to pay attention to the market. You have to make sure that you're not going all in on some small altcoin or leaving all your crypto on some exchange that could go bankrupt or have some hack or something like that. So be careful out there. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself health-wise. Make sure you're taking care of yourself crypto-wise. And I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.